welcome to the Everyone Active podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Jo.
And I'm the other host, Michelle, and we're back.
We are back.
Season 4.
I know, 4 of them.
4 of them. They've not found us out yet.
No, thank you so much for listening and sharing and being you. So yeah, no, we're back. We have, however, had a few weeks away from each other.
We have, which is never good.
Although we've kind of seen
each other
as well.
But yeah.
How's life?
Life's good. I'm settled in at Bracknell. Team Bracknell, come on. And how are you in your fitness team of the year?
I'm sorry, pardon?
Hello, how are you?
Yeah.
So, the lovely Jo here, who is based from which site?
Harpenden. Harpenden, Hertfordshire.
What did you win last week, please?
We won.
Drum roll, please.
We won Fitness Team of the Year.
Woo-hoo.
So this is the southeast region of Everyone Active, and we all got together, and our lovely fitness directors, managers get together. They've got their tick box, and we managed to tick enough boxes, and we've got Fitness Time of the Year. So massive shout out to the gym crew that work at Harpenden.
Well done,
all the group exercise instructors that work at Harpenden, and massive shout out to our members as well.
Massive shout out to you as well.
Thanks. I should also say we also picked up Health and Safety Site of the Year as well.
We picked up 3 awards. We were Operations Manager, some other bits I can't remember. I was too busy screaming.
Going, yeah!
I literally was screaming.
And should we do a special little shout out to Leslie?
Oh, Leslie Loader.
Leslie Loader. So she's fitness manager at
Heart.
And she was awarded Fitness Manager of the Year.
Well deserved. And Leslie, if you've seen the posters that advertise our personal training initiatives, Leslie is the beautiful lady that is the model.
She is there. Well done, Leslie. And also, we should congratulate, because we're sitting here and Harpenden's part of it.
Yes, we should.
St Albans picked up Contract of the Year. So massive shout out to St Albans.
Yay.
That is Cotlandswick, Redbourne, Batchwood, Harpenden, and we are here in Westminster Lodge. So yeah, it's been a lovely couple of weeks.
It has, and we've got to spend time together, which is always good.
Yay! So you could imagine we were actually by default next to each other on tables.
I don't think they realised that when they put the table plans together.
No. There was definitely no loud cheering.
Nothing at all.
No.
Totally in control, weren't we?
Yeah, completely. But it was fun. And congratulations to all winners, all nominees.
Yes.
And it's lovely having...
It's nice to get together, isn't it? It's really inspiring, I think, to get together and just celebrate everyone.
Yeah, exactly that. And that people's hard work is recognised.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to see it, and good to see what's going on that we're doing in the community as well, and just to see other initiatives going on. It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
we like it.
Absolutely.
We've got a jam-packed season coming up, haven't we?
We do. I know. We're back again.
This is the summer of sport, though, isn't it? This year, so you're going to be in your element.
I'm literally going to be. I don't quite know what I'm going to do because I'm like teaching, working, TV, radio.
What you can
play back.
Well, I know.
Live. I have to go to some live games.
Obviously, we've got Euros.
Oh, got the football over in Germany.
So in my family of 3 boys, quite challenging for me, the Euros.
Got the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
In Paris.
Paris, so that's exciting.
Paralympics.
One of my favourites, Wimbledon. I do like a bit of Wimbledon. And I actually got tickets in the ballot this year.
Did you?
I can't believe it.
Go.
Yeah.
Did you know that I used to work there?
Did you actually?
Yeah. In my 3rd year of university, I got a job at Wimbledon selling cushions.
Did you?
Yeah, and it was before all the seats had cushions on them.
See, listeners, when you feel that you know everything there is to know,
here she is.
She's like an onion. You just peel the layers back.
I loved it. And then I ended up working there for 5 years, every summer, the 2 weeks of the tournament.
The best cushion seller? Of course she was.
Myself and Claire, hi Claire, we were top cushion sellers.
Of course you were.
I mean, I'm there in sunshine with sport and I had to talk to people. I was bad, really bad at that job. No, I loved it. And I just love the atmosphere around Wimbledon. Oh, it's just
it's great, isn't it?
Go.
And also, we've also got the Paralympics coming up. So we've had some of our sporting champions we might see at these events.
Yeah, I've been watching Macy. She is on fire. Yeah, she's there. She's qualified. She's doing it.
Oh, so exciting.
And a bit of a
cricket.
Yes. 2020.
Here we go. Do you watch cricket yourself?
I do. I was brought up on... Another story, another onion layer. My dad missed my birth because he was outside the room listening to the Ashes on the radio.
Deary me.
Yep. So, yeah,
Did you phone Childline about that when you were able to?
He kind of made it up to me and then pushed the cricket love to me, because the first place I was taken, Lords, in a carry cot.
Oh,
I know. Lords
there you
being
go.
the ground of cricket. If anyone's tuning in from Australia, it's definitely the ground of cricket. Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. That.
MCG, Sydney, nah. Lords, hello.
Maybe we should tag Tim in this as well.
Do you know what? We've had a few questions about how is he getting on.
Yes, we have. Yes, so for those of you that may have watched that episode, it was back in season 2. I think that we had Tim. He came up to Harpenden, didn't he?
He did.
Oh, love him so. Tim was running the world, and he's nearly home, isn't he?
He is. So he'd come to us after doing across New Zealand. So he is Aussie. Shout out to the Aussies. So started in Australia, flew to New Zealand, did North Island, South Island,
Yeah.
over to America,
Yeah.
ran across America,
Like you do.
casually running across America, whoa, down to South America, ran down the coast of South
Yes.
America, and then across near Patagonia, which, if you want to listen how inspirational, I mean, it's an episode.
Yeah, go back and
across.
check that episode out. It's amazing, isn't it?
And then
Came to
Tim-
us?
Yeah, came to us. Because I think, and I'm sure he'll say this, and he said this many a time, he was on for a world record, but bless his heart, lost his pops halfway round on the run. So hung up the world record shoes and went back to see his dad and was able to be there to say goodbye. But then the last words from his dad were, go and do that run.
Bing, bing, run.
And so he has. So yeah, he came over to us when he did his little England leg,
We love him.
and he is pretty much nearly back.
So exciting, yeah.
Brizzy boy, Aussie.
So if you have watched that episode and you haven't followed him on socials, it's Tim Franklin. Tim Runs the World, is it his handle? Yeah, so check him out. I love him.
Yeah, pretty inspirational. And I mean, that is a summer of sport, and that's a new hero that is now created.
Yeah, we love him.
But on the Tim subject, Tim started playing sport at school.
Oh, so that ties in nicely about our subject today.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking all about children's activities.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's kick off with what you were going to say. Sorry, I interrupted you then.
No, not at all, not at all. It's just really, really important as we introduced at an early age to exercise. But it's fun exercise, so you don't actually know that you're necessarily exercising because you're a child, but you get to build so many different skills because you're playing, because you're moving, because you're interacting with different children.
Yeah.
So at Everyone Active, we've got a few different schemes that are aimed at keeping our children moving.
Absolutely. And actually at my site, Bracknell, hi Bracknell, we opened our new soft play 2 weeks ago. It's called Playworld. It is immense.
Talk about soft play.
So our soft play is a little bit different to other sites, I think, from what I can gather. So we've got 4 big slides and we've got sort of different areas for the different age groups of children. So we've got anything from like newborns. They've got a little area of their own. So that's like a little total newborn area.
Oh, but also how fabulous for new parents because they will then get to socialise with other new parents.
Yeah, and as someone, I mean, I remember very vividly when my boys were little, I literally lived in the soft play. And I remember actually I was heavily pregnant with my second, and my eldest, Mia, he got stuck at the top of one of the soft plays. So I think I was about probably 8 months pregnant, was crawling through this soft play, trying to get to. Of course I was. Of course you were. And actually got a little bit stuck going through one bit because when you're pregnant, those of you that have been pregnant will know that it's not like when you've got a little bit of a tummy where it moves. It's hard. It doesn't move.
There's a whole human in there.
Yeah, I got a bit stuck. I had to be rescued by people. So that was exciting. That was exciting. Anyway, I digress. But yeah, it's a great way for not only parents to interact, as you say, but for children to start their journey of activity and not just sitting in front of a tablet or a TV screen.
Yeah. What is in soft play? So you've spoken about
Yep. So we've got. So I mean, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we've got because I know that's a site that we've got. So we've got an area for newborns. Then we've got an area for sort of the toddlers. So the preschoolers, they've got a little area of their own. So they'll have like smaller pieces of equipment, so smaller slides. We've got lots of sensory bits in our soft play, so they can go and be. There's like a reaction training thing they can do.
Oh, wow.
So really, really good bits of kit.
Is that like lights where you have to tap a light and follow it? Yep.
And then for the older kids, so for our 5 to 12 year olds, we've got a little mini indoor football pitch.
Indoor?
Yeah, it's so
Wow.
cool. So, for example, if you've got you've got siblings, then you can still encourage the older ones to come along because they're still going to get a really good fun play. And still get really active. So it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
And that's so good. So when you were saying about the light board, do you know that Formula One drivers, they do that for their reactions as well?
they?
The light reaction board. Footballers, which we might be talking about later in the series.
The series about that. haven't
Yeah,
we?
so it is. It's building their ambidextrous skills. It's building their reactions. It's building their movement patterns.
And also their social skills as well, which obviously is so important that we need. I think sometimes we forget about that side of things. And for the parents, somewhere where they can feel that their child is safe. So, the exit and entry systems in all of our soft plays are very diligently managed.
Yes.
So, you have to be able to, the buttons to get in and out are very high, so little ones can't get out. And they're all very self-contained. So all of the food is served within the soft play area within
Hold
our
up.
place.
Food.
Oh my goodness, we have got the best servery area. We've got like American Diner 50s style. Is it banquette seating you call it?
Oh, look at you.
Come on.
Banquette seating.
Come on now. Amazing. So, and a whole, so you got a whole servery area there. So you can literally go in there, book your session on the app and be in there for a good hour and a half. And,
What's the size of this place?
oh, it's huge. It's absolutely, we've got 4 big slides. It's huge. You must come up.
Team Bracknell.
I'm trying to put this forward to Team Bracknell to do an adult sip and slide.
Oh my God.
I think it could be a thing. I just need a little bit of momentum from social media behind me.
Team Bracknell slip and slide.
Yeah, I think it could be a good thing.
This is amazing. So we've got soft play pretty much all around our sites in England.
Yes.
If we don't have a soft play, we've potentially got
Active ants.
active ants. Oh,
cute.
Love it. So these are specifically designed sport-based programs.
Yeah, so they're for under 5s, aren't they, these ones? And these are things that they include like craft activities and singing and so cute.
And it's just another way, again, for parents to feel like their child is in a safe environment,
Yeah.
is learning something, and something we haven't mentioned when we're talking about soft play, the energy
Oh my
that
goodness
is being
me.
burnt whilst
Yeah.
taking part in these
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So active ants are mini football,
Yep.
again, crafts, as you've said. It's really site dependent.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So check out your local site to see exactly what they've got on offer, and that will vary as well. So they'll do extra things when it's school holidays and things like that, which is amazing. as
Yeah,
well.
and we
Bless them.
often find as well, a lot of sites will put on specific activities for half terms and specific activities for
Absolutely. Yeah.
summer. So we might have, football again, we might have mini tots rugby, we might have a little bit of trampolining. But again, go into site or research on their website to see what's on offer.
And something that we did at Bracknell, which it literally just melts my heart. So I was mentioned that we opened 2 weeks ago, but something that I hadn't really appreciated, and again, I'm blessed that I didn't have to, but if you have children that have got some sort of immune deficiency condition, then soft play's out of the question for them a lot of the time, which, I hadn't really thought about. But what we did at Bracknell, and literally this melts my heart, is so before we actually opened to the public, we had a local group of children in that had immune deficiency conditions going on, like, leukemia, all sorts of things going on. And they came and had exclusive use of our soft play before we opened so that they knew it was a safe environment. And there literally wasn't a dry eye in the house.
bet.
It was incredible to see these children of various ages coming in, and just the joy on their faces to be able to run around this soft play knowing that they were safe was just incredible. It was so lovely, and we're now going to try and do that as a kind of a regular thing, because although we clean our soft play all the time, but we're going to now look at if we can do something where we can have another real deep clean, because we do deep clean all the time anyway.
Like maybe when you replace that equipment, each time we replace the equipment, that's the...
So that we've got a dedicated area for these people to come in. But honestly, it was, and what a nice thing to do for the local community as well. So we're trying to now look and see what other things we can do in the local community. So if you have got a soft play at your site, I would say check out and see what they've got, because there's all sorts of things going on.
Very good point on the active ants as well. Speak to your community team.
Yeah.
Because they will probably also know what's happening out there.
Yeah, and we're doing things with like our local cub groups and brownies. We're getting in touch with the local, they've got nursery people coming in. We've got SEN sessions coming.
Yeah.
So again, we're trying to cater for everyone in the community.
We're really conscious as a company, knowing that how difficult it now is for schools as well to continue putting a lot of physical activity on children's times tables.
Totally.
So it's, and I know we feel we are a facility, we make our doors open.
Yeah.
We have community outreach, we have community instructors going out. And it's tough on schools, or some schools nowadays, like they have given up their playing fields because they need the money to restore. So the fact that there is something that schools can come into, that outreach teachers can go to, like look on your site's website, find your community officer, and there will be a whole plethora of activities.
Absolutely, and it could be anything from like a messy play session to, you know, some sites get external people to come in with different animals to have interactions with, and there's all sorts of stuff that goes on. So definitely check it out.
And we've spoken about this in other episodes where we say like exercising now is so important in our older years. Exercising and moving for children is so important.
Now, we were talking before we rolled the cameras about childhood obesity, weren't we? And you've got some frightening stats, haven't you?
Yes. So 2023 to 24, reception age children, so that's 4 and 5, is 9.2% are obese. Which is not overweight, that's obese.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah. So all we can do to help move, find something that children love, help out with food where we can. And then the study's also done, the next age group is on year 6, so those children are at the end probably.
So they're going to like, they're going like 12 years oldish,
and this one's a bit of it jumps up to 22.7%. Wow. So that's nearly a quarter of that school year group are obese.
It's scary, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think anything we can do to try and encourage movement of some type,
absolutely, and it's
got to be positive, hasn't it?
Adults and parents and people working in sport and fitness, is if we create a population that isn't moving, then the muscular growth and the skeletal growth is never going to fully develop.
No, absolutely.
And that will lead to complications, injuries, potentially illness, potentially horrible illnesses.
Yeah, horrible illness,
So I find it really, really important that we try to encourage movement.
Agree. I totally agree. And what we've done at Bracknell, sorry, I keep banging on about Bracknell, but
Bracknell.
But we've made kind of the adulty area really very self-sufficient in the fact, so there's chargers in there. You can leave your buggy in there.
Let's face it, it is hard bringing children up and actually being able to take them off to do an activity, because there's pressures, there's economic costs, there's work, that everything's going on.
Absolutely, it's really tough, isn't it? And we're just, we're trying to look at how we can make it as nice as an environment for adults as it is for children. And one thing I really liked was that we've got baby changing facilities, not just in the female toilets, but in the male toilets.
Yeah,
again,
definitely.
But little things like that just make the whole experience so much better.
Yeah,
and then you can obviously get all your parties and stuff booked for your kids. And
talking about parents and activities, I'm doing a massive shout out to one of my friends, Fiona. Hi, Fifi. She is literally the multitasking mum that can. She's phenomenal. I'm going to shout out, I'm going to make go a little bit embarrassing. We did a triathlon over at Hemel. So we used bikes, run, swim. First time she's ever done it. First in age group.
Wow.
Go on, Fifi. So she's really passionate about inspiring. She's got 2 lads. They are sporty, but they're sporty probably because they've got parents that are encouraging and moving it. She took them last summer to Tag Active.
I really want to go to Tag Active. Okay, so Tag Active, if you haven't been to it, Joe, go.
So Tag Active is, I don't really know how to describe it, kind of like, oh no, I've just lost my absolute thought because I want to say the TV program and I can't. Ninja Warrior. It is kind of like Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
For children in a safe environment. However, the adults can totally join in as well.
Is this the laser quest thing? Oh my goodness me.
So you're going over different obstacles. You've got different buzzers to hit at certain points.
I love this.
And you can compete against each other. So you can race it. So you go through like slaloms.
Amazing.
Go up climbing, down sliding, and you can either do it just as a fun, or if you are a little bit of a competitive family.
No, really?
Fifi, did you take on your two boys?
That's the kind of thing that we do in my family. to be fair. You know those parents that say...
Did they ask you to then not take part in round 2, Mum? Yes, Fi. But
Yeah. And you know those parents that say, oh, I always let my child win? Yeah, not in the Laurie household. No. It's like, you've got to earn your place.
oh dear me. But it's also, I think you're monitored by
A band, aren't you? Yeah.
So you've got your wristband on, and that does like your timing chip.
Oh, amazing. I love it. I love it. And then in terms of what you should wear, obviously, I suppose you can't wear things like open-toe shoes, can you? And
No jewellery, hair tied. Like basically turn up as if you are going to be in a sporting environment.
Very good.
But yeah.
And we've got, how many sites have they got? It's about 4 or 5 sites have got that, haven't they? So have a look and see whether it's at your local site. But it's a great activity. And all of these things are really good because you just book them on the app. So you'll get a time slot and you can literally just book it all on the app. So it makes it dead easy as well.
And you mentioned it earlier, birthday parties.
Oh, birthday parties.
What did you used to do for parties when you were little?
Well, first of all, I didn't really have parties, but I know you could say
Sorry.
Let's try that again, everyone. In fact, can we have a collective R? Okay, ask me again, Joe, please.
Mish, what did you used to do for parties when you were little?
Didn't really have them, Joe.
Oh, Missy, what?
That's why I feel that I'm like how I am now. And I didn't have a girls' world, which is another question. Anyway, but yeah, because there just wasn't really a thing, soft play. Don't forget, we're talking about dinosaur age for me. So there wasn't really that kind of thing. But I took my boys to soft play parties all the time.
Do you know what? There's been a little, I used to, and now we've brought it back for everyone active. I used to do swimming parties. I loved a bit of swimming parties.
That's because your dad was feeling bad because he left you for the cricket. That's what it is. Guilt. That's guilt party, that is.
I'm going to go off to play sport.
Yeah.
You have a swimming party. But yeah, we do activity parties with like active ants. So you can do your football parties, you can do your trampoline parties. You could also hire out soft play.
Yeah, so soft play you can either have as an all-out hire of the whole thing, or you can just have a session time in there. And then what they do is we'll email you. Literally, you just rock up with your party bags and your cake. We'll email you all the invites. You send your invites out. You turn up. Amazing thing. And they'll kind of cordon off the whole area for you.
And we should also say a massive point. These are all supervised.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, we've got trained experts in there.
Absolutely.
Who have done also their DBS checks.
Yeah, all DBS checked. Yeah, they've got everything. All the boxes ticked. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
And you can literally just turn up for your parties and have an amazing time.
And wear out all of those children in one go.
That's always the thing, isn't it? That's always the thing. Wear them out so then they go home and they're just quiet.
So fun for birthday parties. How do we find out about the birthday parties?
I'd look at your local centre, speak to the activities manager at your local centre. Some of them are bookable on the app as well. But yeah, we're starting out with our party. So we had our first party, I think weekend before last, we had our first. It was a Frozen theme. I know. Beside myself.
Did you sing?
I wasn't allowed anywhere near it, Joe. I'm not going to lie.
You were rocking up. I want to be Elsa.
Literally. Thank you. I'd be a great...
You would.
I know the song.
Let it go.
I know the song and everything.
Oh dear, I just sung. Sorry.
And I do a whole dance routine around my kitchen to that. Like a flowy contemporary dance. I know. It's something to behold when you see a 54-year-old woman flinging herself around a kitchen, swishing her hair. Yeah. With her children just saying,
Michelle and I won't be present at your themed birthday party.
Could be at no extra charge.
That's true.
Hi. We could just turn up. Imagine.
Done.
Yeah, probably best not to, really. But we'd have a lovely time. But there you go. That's the whole thing. Can you imagine?
Get the giggles again. So from your Elsa,
yes,
I bring you the Little Mermaid swimming parties.
Stop now. What is this witchcraft?
You know. Actual. Oh my gosh, we should audition. So full on mermaid suit, mermaid parties are now a thing.
Are they?
Yes. Cool. I know, mermaid parties, which brings us nicely to swimming.
Oh, swimming. So when I'm teaching my Friday morning deep water aqua class at Bracknell,
other aqua classes are available at the majority of everyone active centres.
But when I'm teaching my aqua class, there is a swimming lesson going on for little tiny tiddly babies I think they're from about 4 months old.
Yeah. You do parent and baby.
So cute. So the
Swimming
parents are in the
lessons.
water, and it's just getting that water confidence for them.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
so cute.
And it's also, we've got it at Harpenden definitely. We do a family swim and it's including babies.
Yes.
So just getting them in the water. And there's also the transition because babies were in mummy's tummy and they're so used to that movement and they're used to the water. It's their sensory again.
Yeah.
And it's a great way for helping them calm.
Yes,
it's helping
absolutely.
them breathe. And again, it might just wear them out a little bit.
Wear them out a
relax
little bit.
those.
Another thing that we've got are inflatable sessions. So this is when in the main pool, isn't it? And it's usually kind of, but have parties for it as well, swimming parties.
Yep.
But especially in the school holidays, the big inflatables come out.
Yeah,
and,
they do it at Westminster Lodge.
I mean, it's just so popular, isn't it?
Yeah.
So check out your local centre for these big inflatable parties that go on because they're amazing.
Definitely, because we've got the summer holidays coming up.
Yeah.
How have we got the summer holidays coming up?
And of course, you know that we've got in our contract, we've got Coral Reef, which is part of the Bracknell contract. Big up to Coral Reef.
You've got flumes.
Flumes. We're flume-tastic at Coral Reef. So popular. I mean, literally, it's rammed there in the school holidays. It's amazing.
And school holidays also bring swimming crash courses.
Swimming crash courses. Yeah.
Like lots of holiday activities. to do.
Yeah, and again, very, very popular. So if you wanted to look at, also as an addition to your child's sort of general swimming lessons that they may have, they might want a crash course as well. It's a great way to get them
Yeah,
a little bit more
because swimming, and we have spoken, we've had Rebecca on.
Yeah.
We've
Maisie
had Macy on.
Jackie, Alison, so many people talking about swimming, haven't
And
we?
it's such a big part of Everyone Active is our swim scheme and our swim school and the qualifications that our swim teachers have to go through before they can even teach on, and the fundamentals behind the programme that are accredited, that are recognised, and that are also award-winning schemes.
They are. Yeah.
Bringing your child through and developing them, because I can't remember whose episode it was. Might have been with Alison, maybe, like the drowning statistics of children, because it's summer and we're down in the sea, we might be by the lake, we might be by the river. Like swimming is a life-saving
skill.
skill.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's making sure that you've got all of those different skills to make sure that you're safe. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
And those little diddy tot swimming lessons all the way through.
Bless them.
But I know, but this is, again, I say it again, it's important to get those children moving. So hopefully, with the range of schemes that are on offer, there might be something that your child, your grandchild, your nephew, your niece might like, and there might be something that fits your diary as well with all the summer holidays coming up.
Absolutely.
They're done.
I think that's what we've got time for.
I know. Go on, the children. Go on, the movements. It was nice to see you again.
And you.
And team, as always, if you've got any questions, first place to recite to is ask your front of house team at site, look on the website, check out their social media pages.
Yep.
There will be lists of activities that are on. And as always, thank you for listening to us.
And if you've got any comments or questions for us, pop us an email. It's podcast@everyoneactive.com. I remembered that.
Yay!
Yay, go me. Let us know all your comments. Give us a like, a thumbs up on any of the platforms that you watch or listen to us on.
And share away.
Share the love.
But-
And if you want to book us for parties, we're available.
Mermaids?
Mermaids,
Elsa.
Frozen, anything. We're very available. Yay.
All right, team, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you again soon. Take care.
Bye now.
Bye.